Hey everyone, I'm Steve from GamersNexus.net, and right now we're talking about The Witcher 3 again. And this is because CD Projekt Red recently posted a financial briefing detailing the game's success through the first half of 2015. So this is pretty relevant and interesting industry news if you're into the finances of the games and hardware industries. In terms of sales figures, The Witcher 3 shipped 1 million downloads through the GOG Galaxy service, and GOG is a sister company to CD Projekt Red, both owned by CEO Adam Kaczynski, who is the one that presented the sales data we're reporting on here today. The game also sold a total of 6 million copies through all downloadable and physically purchasable forms, including consoles and PC, and its profit was posted at a net of $62.5 million, a pretty big growth considering the company posted, and this is not me misspeaking, a $1,000 profit last year. So the difference for this is because there was, in fairness, a 4-year stagnation from the time that The Witcher 2 released, which was in 2011, and the time The Witcher 3 released, which was earlier this year. That burn down is what leads into the next game launching, so that shows CD Projekt Red was capable of doing their numbers correctly. Hopefully, it was not a coincidence. And it also shows that the company is, quoting the CEO, very experienced at what they do, or at least that's what he says in his financial briefings. The reason that CEO Adam Kaczynski claims that his team is the best at what they do is because, in his words, RPGs are among the hardest genre or hardest type of game to make, and he believes that because of this, and because there are few game companies that can make RPGs, his team is among the best in the industry. Kaczynski also stated that the team doesn't jump around from one genre to the next, they stay with RPGs, and he claims that this is their big contribution to why the Witcher games have steadily improved over the past few years. The Witcher 3's budget was $81 million, so its expense $81 million, and the profit was $62.5 million. To put things into perspective, The Witcher 2 had a budget that was somewhat measly in comparison, just $10.3 million, which is really pretty cheap to make a game these days. And to put that into perspective, we can look at GTA 5, which also launched this year and was extremely successful on the PC, obviously came out a bit earlier on other platforms. That had a budget of $265 million, with Destiny shadowing it at $500 million, including the marketing budget. And in terms of other games, another major title would be Star Citizen at around $90 million, but that's not out yet, and it's also a crowd-funded title, so a bit different, but that puts things into perspective for The Witcher 3 with its $81 million budget, a large growth over the $10.3 million of The Witcher 2. In terms of other sales figures that are of interest, the physical box sales of The Witcher 3 were marked at $27.2 million, with the digital download and channel distribution sales at $73 million, making a total of a little over 100 or so, depending on how you add up the decimals there. And that's all for this Witcher 3 brief news catch-up for those of you who haven't been following the game as closely since its launch. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for other news, including the AMD CPU and APU lineup that we just posted on the channel, the Intel Skylake announcement with the remainder of the non-K SKU Skylake CPUs, and of course our usual in-depth reviews like the Corsair Strafe keyboard and guides for hardware system building and game graphics tweaking. That is all for this time. I will see you all next time. Be sure to hit that Patreon link in the post roll video, and thanks for watching.